Have you ever noticed something strange about certain people? They achieve something big. They work hard for months, sometimes even years. But when success finally comes, they don't celebrate it. No big announcement, no celebration post, no victory moment. Instead, they simply move on, like nothing special happened. To many people, this behavior seems confusing. Why would someone work so hard and then act like it doesn't matter? But psychology suggests that people who dainty celebrate their achievements often have very specific personality traits and life experiences, and in many cases, their minds work very differently. Let's explore the psychology behind it. One of the biggest reasons some people don't celebrate their achievements is simple. They are not driven by external validation. Many people feel happy when others praise them. They share achievements online, celebrate publicly, and seek recognition. But some individuals are motivated by something deeper. Their satisfaction comes from the process, not the applause. Psychologists call this intrinsic motivation. For these people, the real reward was the learning, the struggle, and the growth. Once the goal is achieved, they quietly move on to the next challenge. They don't feel the need to prove their success to anyone. Their sense of worth doesn't depend on how many people notice their achievement. Another psychological reason is perfectionism. People who don't celebrate achievements often have extremely high personal standards. What looks like a huge success to others might feel normal to them. Instead of thinking, "I did something amazing," their mind says, "This is what I was supposed to do." This mindset keeps them constantly improving, but it also prevents them from fully enjoying their victories. To them, success isn't the finish line. It's just another step. For some people, celebrating achievements brings attention, and attention can feel uncomfortable. When people start noticing you, expectations increase, questions appear, pressure builds. Some individuals prefer staying under the radar. They feel safer when their success remains quiet. So instead of celebrating loudly, they choose silence. Not because they're ashamed of success, but because they value peace more than recognition. Our childhood experiences shape how we respond to success. Some people grow up in environments where achievements are rarely acknowledged. Maybe they did well in school, but no one celebrated. Maybe success was expected, not praised. Over time, their brain learns something important. Achievements are normal. Celebration is unnecessary. As adults, they continue this pattern. Even big milestones feel like something that simply needed to be done. There's also a productivity reason. Some people believe celebrating too much can slow them down. They worry that once they relax, they might lose motivation. So instead of celebrating success, they immediately set the next goal. Their mindset is always forward-focused. The moment one mountain is climbed, they start looking for the next one. Another trait common in these individuals is a strong sense of responsibility. They often believe their work has a larger purpose. So even when something goes well, they don't see it as the final result. They see it as progress. A scientist discovering something new, an artist finishing a project, a writer completing a book. For them, the work continues. Celebration feels premature because in their mind, the journey isn't over yet. There's another psychological layer many people don't talk about. Sometimes people avoid celebrating achievements because they want to protect their happiness. When success becomes public, it attracts opinions, praise, but also criticism, envy, comparisons, expectations. Some people choose to keep their victories private. They enjoy success quietly, away from noise and judgment. To them, happiness doesn't need an audience. So if you know someone who doesn't celebrate their achievements, it doesn't always mean they are ungrateful, unhappy, or unmotivated. In many cases, it means their mind is wired differently. They find satisfaction in growth, not applause. They measure success internally, not publicly. And sometimes, the quietest people are the ones achieving the most. Because while others are celebrating, they are already working on their next goal. If you see yourself in this description, you might be someone who values progress more than praise. And that's not a weakness. In many ways, it's a powerful mindset. If you enjoyed this video and want to understand more about human behavior and hidden psychology, make sure to subscribe for more insights into how the human mind really works, because sometimes the most interesting psychology is hidden in the quietest people.